going on, y'all? I've thought about 1,500 times how I could start this video. There ain't no other way to start it than just to say I'm freaking sick and tired of the way that I feel. Tired of feeling like I'm overweight, tired of my clothes not fitting. Same old story you've heard 100,000 people say 100,000 times. I can come up with so many excuses as to why I don't want to work out, get off work. I'm tired, been at work all day, I don't feel like doing anything. I'm out of energy. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll start after this weekend. Say you're going to fix your diet, then you end up getting hungry, you eat whatever the heck you want. You think you're just going to drink water, and then you end up drinking Coke, Mountain Dew, Monster, whatever it is. All that stuff's got to stop. I've been coming up with reasons for so long as to why I'm not going to do anything about this, and I finally had enough. I said the same thing basically about a month ago, and started it. Got a little too hot and heavy, ended up, my knee kind of hurting me a little bit. Said I'd take a couple days, and then here I am another month later. But every single time I go through this, it gets a little bit worse, and I'm finally at the point I can't take it anymore. So, like I showed you in the beginning of the video, I've been thinking about getting one of these trainers for my bike for a long time. I'm going to give this a shot. I'm going to do my own personal challenge. I want to do this video so y'all can hold me accountable to this, because I say I'm going to do it, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start out saying I'm going to do it every day for 30 days. Show measurements of what I start out with, weight, and we'll see what I got in 30 days. I walked in the bike shop yesterday just to get this thing, and the first thing somebody says to me, "Dang dude, you're fat, man." It's like, I would never think about saying that to somebody, but if somebody's saying that to you, then it's obviously super noticeable. So something's got to change. I can't take this crap anymore. So we'll see what 30 days does. It's not really something I enjoy talking about, but last January in 2019 I had an accident. I broke 9 vertebrae, broke my collarbone, broke my shoulder blade. I got plates, metals, screws. I broke my sternum, bruised my lung, all this other mess. And every single time, I kind of start venting to somebody about how I don't like the way I feel. Well, you got hurt, and what do you expect? I'm tired of that being an excuse. I felt like the whole time when I was coming back from that, which took a super long time, everything was constantly building. It was one step, next step, next step. I was going to physical therapy. I mean, heck, I started out just being able to stand up, walking in the hospital. Moved from the hospital to rehab, physical rehab. Pretty much all we did was work on just walking and balance. Got home, had somebody come into the house, worked on a little bit more, and then finally I was in physical therapy for about 6 months. And those were huge changes. And at the end of that, I started going back to work, which was a huge step. I felt like I was going to start, kind of getting back to normal and doing things, and I hoped as that happened then I'd kind of start feeling a little bit normal. But as I went back to work, I didn't have as much energy. I wasn't going to physical therapy anymore. The stress of work and trying to get used to all that just made it to where just another excuse. And it's like my weight keeps going up, my strength is getting better, but my clothes fit like crap. Can't even stand to look in the mirror, and I'm over it. So I just want to do this because if anybody else out there feels the same way that I do, you just got to get started. And I'm at the beginning. Usually you hear everybody with these glorious, I lost 100 pounds or I lost 50 pounds videos, and it does motivate you, but it seems so far away. So I'm sitting here at the very beginning of it for however many oomph times I've been at the beginning of it. And this time I want to do it differently. I want to try to hold myself accountable, and hopefully this can do something for somebody else. So just know, no matter whether you're just getting started or like me, you got super hurt, whatever, it's ground zero from wherever you're starting. It doesn't matter how bad it is. You just got to get going. So as an overview of my goal, I know I always end up rambling. Number 1, I'm going to try to ride this bike every single day for 30 days. Drink nothing but water. Cut out the sugar, cut out as much salt as I can. Some carbohydrates in the morning like oatmeal, things like that, and then taper off the carbohydrates throughout the day. Lots of chicken, as much protein as I can get, lean protein, and keep up with the measurements and don't worry about what the scale says. And hopefully it helps somebody out, and selfishly I hope it helps me out being able to share it with you. So let's see what happens.